What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Wednesday. Tomorrow's the beginning of week 8. We have Dynasty Pylon here. I'm Martin here with Mark. And what is up, bot on cue? Yo. Dude. So tomorrow we have our hometown Cardinals about to face what seems to be the Aaron Rodgers and Skeletons coming here to hometown since everyone is gone. But yeah, that's it's gonna be interesting. But we've seen this before from him, so I'm not gonna be so surprised. Was it 2 seasons ago? Devontae Adams was gone for like almost 8 weeks. Lazard kind of like was like the uprising fruition type thing that year, but the MVS I don't think was a thing back then either.
Well, they're going to need him to be a thing tomorrow.
MVS, I think MVS isn't even like, is he playing tomorrow? I know Devontae's gone, Alan Lazard's gone due to COVID.
I think Scaling's still there. That's who you're talking about, right?
Yeah, MVS. Yeah. So
pretty sure he's still there. I don't know where else he would have gone.
I think so too. Like, what's up, Tank? And Tank? Anthony, what up? What up, world? They're coming in from the Fantasy Get Right network over there. They stay up late, do fantasy football for those East Coasters. Unintentionally, but they do it. We were here with Mike yesterday. We're doing our IDP coverage. It was fun having him there because I know he's been asking me a lot of IDP questions. So we decided to bring him on and get his questions out of the way and see how that was about. It was basically IDP waiver show. So if you do IDP, check it out. I'm pretty sure waivers already went through, but always check what your opponents dropped because sometimes you might find a gem that might be better for you. So also, if you're 2-5 or 0-7, I'm sorry, but maybe it was because the first 7 weeks were rough. Maybe because of the buys. I wouldn't give up. I don't quit. What is the famous wiki way? No surrender, no victory, whatever the hell it is, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So look, I had to get week 7 out of the way. Now it's full steam ahead with my team. I think I could go. I think I still have a chance. I don't know. We'll see. But you're gonna be my actual like deciding mode. So
Dak playing on Sunday. I heard he was hurt.
I have Josh Allen against Miami. Why would I put Dak?
I know. I was just saying.
Well, no. But yeah.
Hurts my team.
Against your team, yes. If I don't beat you this week, I'm hanging it up for the season, for Dynasty wise. Although and then I'll just focus more on my redraft leagues, which I'm doing just fine. But yeah. So Thursday night is going to be a good. I think so, man. I really think so. Aaron Rodgers he's no quitter, man. He doesn't roll over. He gun hose it, man.
I think he has his better games when he has his back up against the wall. When everyone doubts him and says he's not going to do anything, he's like, "Oh, I'll show you."
Yeah. So Ikunema St. Brown, MVS, Robert Tonyan, Aaron Jones. Do we trust the sauce after the bombshell he dropped last week?
I don't know, man.
He fumbled twice and lost one of them. So the little yardage that he gained ended up giving you like -2 points. And I know, Anthony, if you're watching, you and I felt that pain because we were all on the sauce. We were like, who? It was the sauce or someone else, and we said the sauce. And that was not. He was doing pretty good last.
But that's what I said. To be fair, signs were pointing that he was going to get more carries. He was going to get more production.
Yeah,
and then boom.
Look, they all have bad weeks.
Oh, he was coming off IR. Braden with the injury report.
Jesus, man.
He was there. He's just on IR.
I think he'll play. He'll have to play. If it has nothing with COVID, really, he'll have to play. But thank you, Braden. News guy. I don't know why. He might as well just come on. I don't know. Like, Yeah. Anyways, but I think that tomorrow should be a good one. I don't know, man. Should we just roll over there and hit up the scalps and just get some off of the
You have that kind of money. Enjoy. I know I'm not gonna be able to afford that. I think it'll be a good game though, for sure.
Aaron Jones didn't do anything either, so bad game. It happened. Yeah, dude, it does happen. But even though Jones had a bad game, but he didn't fumble. So unlike our guy Dylan over there. So, and how am I feeling about Jones? I think it's going to be fine. If anything, Jones is going to be if we're talking about the same Jones, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anything, he'll get the majority of the carries.
He'll have to. He'll have to. I think AJ Dillon will be a bounce back as well. Do I feel safe putting him in? I don't know, because of with all the running back issues that are going in the league, people are starting rookies now in their leagues, and that's because they're the only ones available. So as of now, AJ Dillon could be a possibility. I know we don't feel comfortable starting him. I myself probably wouldn't. But if you're hurting, well, I think you're forced to. So anything you kind of want to cover, I mean, IDP wise tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah. What do you think of the trade that happened today?
I was gonna get to that.
I didn't know.
No, it's fine. I mean, we could talk about it now since you brought it up. So the trade that happened today, we have Mark Ingram going back to the Saints.
Yep.
Interesting. He's going back to where he started. I did not see this coming, and it makes me wonder why. I didn't get the full details on what it was. So all I know is that he got traded. I didn't look it up if it was I
think it was a very low draft pick, either this upcoming one or a year from now.
Well,
or the following year.
They probably need it. But it only makes me wonder, is Kamara okay? I think Kamara's fine. It's just are the backups?
That's what I think. It was the backups, and I think they felt if they kept going at this pace, Kamara was going to be done before the season ended. Because that guy is literally touching the ball every down, it seemed like.
Yeah, it sucks. And what's crazy is I think he's overworked right now, where the fact that he's not putting up these immaculate numbers that we're used to. Maybe he's just getting banged up. He's tired. That could be a big potential about it. But I mean, right now that was pretty much the main news. I mean, nothing crazy besides that yet. We have another week or so until it fully ends. I think we have until another.
I think it's next
7 days. The second, right?
Yeah, I think it's
so next week Tuesday. So we have another 7 days. A lot can happen since then. I've seen trades that happen within 2 hours before deadline, and it just happens. Need to AJ Brown, Terry, Deontay Johnson. Okay, AJ Brown, I guess is locked and loaded. He proved me wrong. He proved the entire Nerd Huddle wrong.
Yeah.
And it was just, we didn't think he was going to do that well, and apparently he's it, man. So that's locked in number one, and I like Terry as well. He's my other locked and loaded guy. These guys, when I say locked and loaded, I leave them there and I don't even touch them. Like DJ Moore, I don't even touch him. He just stays there unless it's bye week. But yeah, other than that. AJ Brown and Terry and Deontay Johnson, about the whole Pittsburgh thing. No. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I'm definitely slow start to the year, but he's definitely coming on strong now. So I definitely would play AJ Brown, and Heineke likes Terry. So Deontay Johnson's just been up and down. He's had decent weeks and he's had bad weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel
but
Terry's just been consistent.
Right. Another news, JJ Watt is also out. He's not going to play tomorrow as well, so kind of put that out there as well. Yeah, for IDP.
But Chandler's coming back, so
That's true. So, which kind of makes me wonder about our IDP waiver guy last. We just mentioned freaking MC over there. I forgot his name already. The linebacker. Help me out here. He was
Golden.
like the fifth linebacker. Marcus.
Golden.
There you go. Yeah, guy.
Yeah.
He might get benched a little bit, he might cut into his reps. But if
They might move him into JJ spot.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Marcus Golden might actually stay where he's at. Maybe
I think so.
Jones comes in and takes that spot because he did play a little bit edge last season before JJ was there. So what's that? Pat of the back of those who are bought low on Arthur, Juan, and Brown. Is that really what AJ stands for? Well, thank you.
Is it really what it's
I'm
wow.
assuming, bro.
I know why he goes by AJ now.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of these guys like Julio, I know it's not Julio. It's like Juan or something like that.
So now that we got his receivers, he wants to know his flex.
I like how Deontay's there still. You seem to like Deontay.
It might be his best two options. Who knows?
Yeah, I know he's stacked for sure. He's brought it up before. So let me look at Henderson. Henderson's playing. Who is Henderson playing right now?
The Rams playing Houston?
No, I think it's in division, isn't it? Oh, the Rams are playing Houston. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bot.
Yeah, come on now.
That's easy. That's easy. Henderson, man. It's too easy.
Worst run defense in the league.
Yeah. Let's just. But you seem to like Deontay though, so if you want to put Deontay in there it is. That's the Jones one. There it is. Quintorius Lopez Jones. That's what it was. My man's named Quintorius.
That's literally Julio Jones.
No, that is his name. I remember now. That just triggered a memory. That is. So coach probably said, you know what? I'm gonna call you Julio. So that's probably what it was, and it just stuck. But yeah.
So they got an Arthur and a Quintorius. I like it.
Yeah, and these nicknamed guys were playing on the same team.
I also like how he has Lopez and then he has Juan.
Yeah. All right. So did you get this one? No, we were that.
No, that's where we left off.
It was just one game of Henry, had only 86 yards. I want to see him strong more of these performances together, then we can collaborate or celebrate. My bad. Yes. I don't know if it's Henry, but Henry. This is what Henry does, though. He'll do performances where it's like, okay, but I mean, it's not like you're gonna bench him.
He threw for a touchdown. That's something.
Yeah, that's true. She did last year. I was still impressed with.
I remember seeing that going like.
He did it last year.
I didn't see the initial. I just saw the throw, and I was like, "Oh darn, they threw."
That was.
And then my brother-in-law was like, "Touchdown, Henry," and I was like, "No, they threw it." And he goes, "No, he threw it." And then the replay came up, and I was like, "Oh, well, he heaved it. He,
it was a yeet."
It was good luck.
Yeah. It was that. That was horrible. But he got it somehow, some way. So, but he's always consistent. That's why I love him, dude. If you love him, if you feel strong about him, go ahead. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. And look what he did against the Lions. Nothing. So, yeah. Look. Like I said, some of these guys have bad days. Like my entire Dynasty team are having a bad year. So let's just put it that way. So I'm having a bad year. So sometimes this happens. So bad years equals bad points, and bad points equals losses. So
too.
Yeah. So are you comfortable with Jalen Smith tomorrow?
I already got rid of him.
Okay, but are you comfortable with him in tomorrow?
No, I don't think he's going to do anything.
Okay, all right. His one tackle last week didn't convince you?
His one tackle while I had 17 points on the bench, yeah. Kill me.
Right. Look at these Steelers fans, man. Jesus. Everyone loves Deontay. Yeah, I don't. He's one of those guys. Okay, look, Deontay's one of those guys where he comes up in the draft, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then I draft the next guy over. I don't think I've ever had a Deontay ever. And I don't know about you. Have you ever owned Deontay Johnson? Just coming into the season, for sure, I was not on any Steelers.
I have him in the Red Dead League.
Oh, as like what, your third or fourth or what?
Second.
Oh my God, who's your first?
CD. No, you have CD. Terry McLaurin.
Okay.
I always forget that's the one league out of all my leagues I don't have CD.
You went running back heavy that league.
Yeah, I did. Let's see how it's getting me since they're all freaking hurt.
Oh, dude, I don't even know. I think I don't even know. I should look at that.
I mean, I had Alex Collins starting 2 weeks ago, so
Jesus. I'm actually.
Hey, he got 10 points, so I'm not complaining in Justin's league.
Yeah, I am. I don't think I'm doing like. Oh, okay. All right, so I was even. I'm 3-4 in that one, and I'm not even paying attention to that one.
I'm 4-3.
So 3-4 for not paying attention is not bad. So don't get mad at me if this individual is going to watch, or anybody from that league's watching. But 3-4, and they're trying, and I'm just trotting along. All right.
Anthony saying Johnson over Henderson.
Look, I mean, look, I like running backs in the flex. That's just me. If you want, if you want Deontay J, you proved this wrong. Like, look, week 2 or 3 with Scary Terry.
That's true.
And I will never forget that, because that game was like, holy cow.
Week 2, Thursday Night Football.
Oh my gosh, that was a game for Terry. So look, if you want to put Deontay in, go for it. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying either option's bad, but for me in the situation that I see, I think I'd rather put in freaking Henderson against Houston. But if you want to put Deontay against Cleveland, by all means, go for it. But I'm just giving you what I think. Henderson. So, but tomorrow, 5:20, it's going to be crazy. Traffic's going to be crazy. I'm glad I don't have anything to do crazy tomorrow. If I do, I'll probably get it done early tomorrow, because traffic gets backed up on the freeway all through 91st. So it's kind of insane to see how crazy, like, once the Cards play here home, that entire area just becomes massive. Like, and I'm assuming this is everywhere, but traffic just gets backed up of all 4 exits.
Oh no, it's terrible.
Like, the 4 main entrances, or the crossroads that get there, and then there's about 8 to 9 entrances to that stadium, and there's like 3 major gates.
Yeah, 91st gets literally like backed up to my house.
Oh, dude, the trick is on 91st, stay all the way to the right. That's the trick. But if you're coming from the north side, all the way from the left.
Makes sense.
I'm telling you, I do it all the time. And then at the very last end, and then you kind of make a wide turn.
Like, there's a shopping area on Northern, and you can't even get to it because of the traffic. That's like a whole freaking block.
Yeah.
From where for Westgate is, and like 2 to 3 blocks from where the stadium is.
Some people give up and they just park like a mile out and they just walk the rest of the way.
Tank brings up a good point. He said got Mixon's back up because it's that time of year for Mixon. He's past due for an injury.
Hey, look, that's how I feel about Connor, dude. It's coming. These guys it's coming. Like, it depends on their freaking bye weeks too. So their bye weeks are later in the season. You might want to think about their backups. When's their actual bye weeks for Cincinnati? So let me see here. Cincinnati's bye week is in week 10. If Joe Mixon can pull it out for another 2 weeks and have that little vacation week, you might be able to see Joe Mixon hit the whole year. And then I'm going to be mad, because I hate the guy, because I had him for the last friggin' 3 years, and he's done nothing until this year. So, which shout out to them guys. Yesterday they had a shout out to me about Joe Mixon and whatever. They know my love hatred for Joe Mixon. So, and then he said also about the traffic. It's going to be even worse this year with them being the best team in the NFL. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
But it's always crazy. So here's what we have in that area.
I wouldn't say that. This is like the biggest fair weather fans I've ever seen.
Yeah.
As soon as they go like 1-6, you can't find a Cardinals jersey anywhere.
I don't know. I still think it's kind of crazy getting there still, regardless. But we had issues with the Coyotes being there, which I think they're going somewhere else. I can't remember where. But the Coyote Stadium is right next to the Cardinals Stadium. So when their preseason started, and the Cardinals were like in the back end of the season, oh God, forget that place. That place was stupid crazy. Like both games all at once. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation. It good luck. You're walking.
Well, I used to work at Westgate.
What's that?
I used to work at Westgate.
Doing what?
I worked at a restaurant there.
Oh, that
like 2.5 years.
That John Henry looking dude.
Oh no, Mark Henry.
Mark Henry. Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Looked like Mark Henry, the wrestler.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
God, man, how long have I known you?
I worked there when the Super Bowl was there, man. That was crazy. You couldn't even like walk out. There's so many people.
Jesus. Yeah. No, but yeah, it's kind of crazy going to a Cardinals game. It's fun though. I'm not gonna lie. The stadium's nice. We still got to take a tour of it sometime. Also, it's Green Bay, and those fans are always back. Yeah. That's gonna be a packed house. It's gonna be a lot of red, a lot of green. It's gonna be Christmas here in Arizona tomorrow with green.
I saw the Packers and Cardinals at that arena.
What's up?
Or a stadium. I saw the Packers and Cardinals play there in the playoffs.
Yeah, we were there together.
No, I was with my family this one.
Or was it the Falcons one?
That was the Falcons.
All right.
That game was crazy too.
Yeah. So, all right. So Anthony goes only in PPR and half, in half PPR or non. I would roll with Henderson, his guaranteed touches, Cleveland is pass funnel defense, and hoping that DJ gets 12 to 14 targets, especially with no Juju. Okay. I'm still going Henderson against Houston. You can't convince me.
They have the worst run defense, man.
I don't care. I
get it. You get a point for a catch, but if he only gets 6 catches, the dude runs for 200 yards.
But if you like Deontay, you like Deontay. I'm not. Don't do what you don't like. Go with your gut. Trust me, I do it all the time, and it works. And if I do something that, just like recently, this time last week, I was in the biggest confusion of my life of what to do with that QB situation. I went with my gut, and it turned out I did the right thing, getting up, dumping Teddy Bridgewater, picking up Taylor Heineke, and it turned out pretty well. And I only lost by 9.
You only got 3 extra points.
Hey, those 3 would have been a lot easier, closer, had stupid A.J. Dillon made something, and Bobby Wagner did more than in the second half. He just shut out the whole time, so I don't care. I could have won. I don't know. I'm still losing out there. It's all good. Congrats, Braden. You're watching. I went 2-0 against me. I think my total record on Braden is 1-2. So, yeah. But anyways, so anything you want to specifically talk about today? Kind of ramble on whatnot. Any running back issues that you have?
Braden said thank you.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.
That's funny.
So,
but I'm just glad to have week 7 in the rear view.
Oh my God, week 7 is horrible. I've been waiting for this week. I think after this week, I'll do a little bit better. We'll see. This year's been really crap for me on the running back. None of my running backs have been healthy all season. Every week I go into every week questionable. questionable.
Well, you didn't even start the season off really good when you lost Dobbins.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I lost Dobbins. Swift and Gibson's have been questionable since day one.
Yep.
Miles Sanders is
But yet they continue to play every week.
disappear. I don't know. I'm over here running with banged up running backs. Miles Sanders is a ghost, and I might have to promote freaking Gainwell from the taxi over to freaking my starting lineup, which I don't want to do. But if I have to, I'll at least my defense is doing all right.
I had a fleet of number 2 running backs until I made a trade. I had Hines, I had Lindsey, I had
Pollard. So I thought you
Pollard.
still had Lindsey.
No,
And
I
then
got
I
rid of him
texted him, I'm
forever
like,
ago.
oh, that's good news for you. And then I looked at your lineup. I'm like,
that's
oh,
what
wait,
that was.
never mind. You don't have Lindsey anymore.
Yeah, I was like trying to figure out what you were saying when you messaged that. I was like,
yeah, I
what's the
said
good
never.
news?
Well, that's what I thought. I figured any Lindsey owners might actually be okay. Do I still trust what they're doing? No,
I think
but
Johnson's the starter there.
yeah, but Lindsey's going to get a little bit more work too. Okay, Johnson's going to get banged up. He's the other Mixon. You think he's gonna his back is gonna help hang on for the rest of the time being? No.
Yeah, probably not.
I think who's the game you kind of want to see though? Any like major game that you kind of want to see?
I think tomorrow's gonna be really good.
Tomorrow should be good.
I think Rodgers in prime time while everyone's doubting him. I think the Steelers Browns should be interesting. They're always interesting when they get together. I'm looking forward to this Colts Titans game.
Colts and Titans.
I mean, it has nothing to do with the fact that I have like 6 Colts players on my team now or anything.
Jesus. God.
I know Braden was all calling me a Colts homer earlier.
No kidding, man. God. I mean, that's kind of works out for you because you also have Derrick Henry running against your Leonard your Darius Leonard there. So
Yeah.
You racked up double points there, kind of sort of last time, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, was this the second time they played? This is the second time they played each other, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you were telling me. Oh,
it
yeah,
worked out
earlier.
better last year, I think. I think one
Maybe
of the breakout games Leonard had last year was against the Titans.
Okay.
You know what made notes? Did you watch the Sunday night game, Colts and 49ers?
Yeah, I kind of did.
You see how the freaking announcers did nothing but like gush over Leonard? And then I was like, oh, maybe he got a lot of points. He got 6 points.
Oh, yeah, at the end, how
like,
great he did. I think it was because of that fumble recovery that he did, right?
Maybe.
So that kind of like gave him like, oh, yeah, like I think it was at the perfect moment where they could have lost for that turning point, which basically saved them the game. So I think that's why it was so great for Leonard to have that.
But they're talking about him like all game, like what an amazing. And I'm like, he is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I was like,
in this game particularly.
But he didn't have a game that like I don't know. To me, it was like look at what Demario Davis did, and you would have never known because the announcers didn't talk about him once. Now that would have been like, dude, look what this guy did.
Right. So, but no, I think there's one game I kind of want to look at is 2 games actually. Sorry, so San Francisco and Chicago. I want to see those because San Francisco is kind of banged up, and their offense is not really clicking right now. So, and then the other one is Denver and Washington. So, do I see Washington winning? No. Will it be close? Yes.
We got to be able to put up more than 17 points. Like I think our offense has got to be better than the Browns' offense they just played.
No, yeah, I know, yeah, but it's going to be a rainy game, supposedly. So, you guys seem to do well in rain. So, I hope that it does pretty good there in Denver. But other than that, I mean, I don't know how else to feel about The other
excited
games.
for the Panthers and the Falcons.
Why would I be excited about that?
We have the ability to
The ability to do what? Lose? Yeah. Okay.
kill Sam Darnold's career.
Look, this is where he bounces back.
I hope if he doesn't, his career is probably over.
Which is crazy. How
quick that turned.
Yes.
3 weeks in, we're like, he's doing interviews on ESPN or on the NFL Network. Like, oh, he's the guy. And then 4 losses in a row. Oh, now they're in the Deshaun Watson trade talks.
Yeah. Which is not going to happen.
I was like, man,
I think Houston is the worst organization ever to not try and trade him off at all. So off topic. Ooh, these are fun. Answer whenever. But what would you do to give up that Brady 600 touchdown ball? That was a Will Wonky. That was a Will Wonky golden tail. Willy Wonka, yep. I don't know. I don't know what I would give up.
I'll be honest, at the time, I had no idea that was a 600 touchdown.
Well, he probably didn't think it either.
Nor did Mike Evans.
That's what I'm saying. You know, okay, first of all, it's Brady's fault. He should have said something like, hey, I'm about to score my 600.
He probably didn't know either.
Probably not.
They're probably in just the heat of the game.
The wrong Houston player got traded. They're not going to give him up, guy. They're just not going to give him up. Watson's not going to go anywhere until next season, which sucks. And if it does happen, it's going to be the next 7 days. But I don't think it's. Here's what have we got? He went from Cam Darnold back to Sam Darnold. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, but look, I still believe in the guy. I think this is going to be this week. He bounces back. He's been having a rough couple of games. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. The Falcons do this to players. They lift up players' careers through 1 week, and then they're the next hot waiver wire pickup. Sam Darnold will be next stash QB after this week because this is what the Falcons do. Mm-hmm. We just love doing this for guys.
I mean, they made Heineke look like a franchise quarterback. So.
Yo, this is what we do. You're welcome. You're most welcome. The defense is...
No, it's your fault I had all this false hope.
What false hope? I've been saying it since we've sucked since the offseason.
No, I was talking about my team. You gave me false hope to my team.
We all did. Well, everyone thought Washington was going to be great. Everybody thought it was, and then their defense is nowhere. Like, I don't know what's going on. Too many cooks or something in that kitchen. I don't know what's going on. But look, he was benched for an XFL guy. Okay, he was having a bad day just because Walker played in the XFL. Look, I don't care. Look, Tank, just because he was benched from an XFL. Look, even if PJ Walker was an XFL guy, would you still be saying this? No. But look, he had a bad game. It's a couple of bad games. I understand that, but this is the week. Look, I'm telling you now. This is the week he'll do a lot better. Look, DJ Moore is still hitting over 80 yards almost a game, each game at least, roughly. He had like 1 game. Robbie Anderson is non-existent right now. But he gets like 3 targets a game or 3 catches out of his, which is crazy. He gets like 8 targets a game almost. So Robbie Anderson is the guy who's kind of screwing them there too. I think DJ Moore's worst game, and I'm looking at it now, was week 5 when they lost, and that's when everyone started doubting because on Dallas week 4 he did good, Sam Darnold, and then week 5 Philly, week 6 Minnesota, and week 7 New York Giants. So it took 3 games for everyone to start doubting this guy. Look, I mean, DJ Moore's worst game was that week when they had their first big loss.
Well, I think it was shocking just how bad he was against the Giants.
Well, I mean, the Giants do somewhat have a defense. ish. I mean, kind of. Their DBs kind of blow, but that line is probably what gave them a bad day. That line is good. They have every now and then one good linebacker that shows up for the week. I just don't think that he's. I don't think he's fully out. And this is what happens. Some players, they do crap the first half, and then the second half they do all great. I kid you not, there's probably going to be a rookie that we're still waiting on that's going to have an explosive second half of the season. I think Michael Carter is going to be that guy. Because the Jets are basically folding right now. No Wilson. So I think they're going to rely on Carter a lot more. And I think Michael Carter might be that rookie that has a good second half of the year.
You don't trust Joe Flacco? Sorry. I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
I think
I tried. I tried.
I think Joe Flacco is going to just dump it off to him. Look, I think Michael Carter is going to have a pretty decent year after this. So I'm missing out on all these.
What were the Jets thinking going into the season with 3 quarterbacks that have no experience?
I don't know. Robbie, Darnold's going to stay below the Kirk Cousins line the rest of the season? I don't
take
think
offense to this. I don't think Kirk Cousins is the medium quarterback anymore.
Not.
He's literally in the upper echelon right now.
From last season, this season, yeah, but I think it's that nerd huddle joke that we have. I don't think Kirk Cousins that either. But from what everyone places him as, I think that's the joke of it. But if anything, the mid QB right now is probably near Dak. Well, that's probably because he had his bad. I'm gonna look this up right now. So there's so much crap I'm looking up right now. Just ranking wise, leaderboard wise. Go ahead, read it, dude.
He says, I think Droppy Anderson is doing it on purpose to get Darnold out of there. That's why he left New York to go to Carolina.
Potentially. All right. So here's your number 15, 16, and 17. Ready? I'll read off where Kirk Cousins lies. And I think this is why we still kind of continuously. So my bad on Dak. He's under 11. But for the bye week, he's going to jump back up over the top 10.
Well, he just had his bye week, too. He was in the top 5 in passing until his bye.
Right. So he dropped. So my bad. I'm putting Dak Prescott that low right now. Look, Kirk Cousins at 12. That's where he's at. That's not too far from it. But your 15, 16, 17 is Taylor Heineke, Teddy Bridgewater, and Jameis Winston. That's 15, 16, and 17. That's the mid-range QBs right now. So,
yeah, but if you look at all the top guys above him, I don't think they've had their buys yet.
Carson Wentz, Derek Carr,
Nope.
Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen.
Sorry, Herbert just had his bye.
Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Patrick
Josh Allen
Mahomes
has had his bye, but Mahomes has not.
Yeah, so Matthew Stafford and Tom Brady. So
I don't believe Stafford has.
No, he's week 11. Yeah. So Josh Allen's at 7. Lamar is this week. And Herbert just has had his. Derek Carr is this week. So yeah, it's and then look, Tannehill, who we thought was going to be top 5, is sitting at 18.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is happening, but
what did Tannehill? I know Tannehill was like the highest rated quarterback last year, but he didn't get a ton of yards.
I
think he just didn't turn the ball over. I just don't think he turned the ball over.
He's very accurate, yes. He was still top 10 in fantasy, though, from what I remember.
I think he was.
I
think that's because he got touchdowns.
But if it makes you feel better, Sam Darnold is not out of the top 20.
Well, there we go.
Because he is the 20. Not out of it, but he is. I think this is the week he jumps himself back to 15.
So I have 20. You said Heineke was 18?
Yeah, Heineke's 18, Bridgewater, and then Jameis Winston.
Was Wentz not on the list?
I said Wentz. Wentz is like top 10.
Oh, nice.
I
I
think.
don't know why I haven't been playing him all year.
Oh crap! Hold on, I lost it. Oh, Wentz is 14.
Oh, 14. Okay.
So he's there. Look, Michael Pittman breaking out finally. This is what Michael Pittman's doing this season is what I expected last season. Stupid freaking old man Rivers over there throwing to T.Y. Hilton every single time they got within the 20. That's what pissed me off last year. He was like their DJ Moore. He would get all these yards, and then when they got in the red zone, T.Y. Hilton. I'm like, why? Why not give it to the 6'4" freaking guy who's on an island by himself over there?
Well, now T.Y.'s back. He's gonna get the ball again.
Stupid Phillip Rivers. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The Bears fan.
Now, I will need him to do it more continuous through like a span of years, I think, before he can get that moniker taken away from him, though.
Well, he did it last year and the year before
That's what he does. He'll have a good year, and then he'll turn
year.
around the next year and then be like mediocre again.
Yeah. I mean, he's all right. He's not bad. Like, I would be okay with having Kirk Cousins in my lineup a couple weeks and be comfortable with it. Like, it's nothing like, oh yeah, look at this, but it's something to be nice and comfortable with. Like, it's better than having freaking, I don't know, Tua minus last week.
I think
but look what Tua did against Atlanta. What's up?
I think he showed up in like 2 games.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what Tua did in Atlanta. This is why I think Sam Darnold is going to be fine, because Tua just came back and then just blew the roof off the house against Atlanta. So if look, Cousin is just yeah, I know that's what I was saying earlier. But thank you, visual. But yeah, no, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. He's just that nerd huddle prime meridian thing is what we call him. Okay, so where's Mayfield? That's a good question.
No, he missed a game.
He's gonna miss another game.
He hasn't had his bye yet either.
No. Right now he's at 26.
Wow.
He's at 26 because he only played 6 games. What killed him was that Minnesota game. He only had like
that killed Cousins too. Both offenses
that was
crap in that one.
So, he's sitting at 26. So, just above Big Ben.
Big Ben, noodle arm.
So, there you are, Deontay. Your QB's at 27. I'm just going to read off from after that. Trevor Lawrence is just before Baker at 25. Jared Goff is at 24. Mac Jones at 23. And then the very last guy who we got here at 32. Let's see. Good old Davis Mills.
Hey, he's trying, man.
Good old tries. But Tyrod's going to bench his ass this week, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah. So, Zach Wilson is definitely out. He's at 31. Jacoby Brissett made himself in the top 32 despite only playing a couple of weeks, which kind of is sad for Justin Fields. Dynasty-wise, I wouldn't get rid of Justin Fields.
No, I wouldn't.
I think he's still valuable. This is not his year. Most rookies shouldn't be playing their first year anyways. I think Nagy just needs to bench him again, put Dalton back out there. Look, Chicago, what are you, like freaking 3-4?
I'm telling you, right now. You need to just put him in the taxi squad next year. Let him get a year under his new system.
Well,
and then in
I'm saying with the Bears organization.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, they don't have a taxi squad. They have a
Well, bench. I meant like in Dynasty.
Oh, in Dynasty, yeah.
Oh, I'm saying next year, keep him in your taxi squad.
Oh,
let him get a year under his new system, because we all know Nagy and company are going to be gone. They're going to bring somebody new in, hopefully.
What I'm scared is I think they're actually going to play him next year. I think Fields is going to be the guy next year. Like
No, and even if they do play him, still keep him in your taxi squad. Let him get a year under that system.
oh,
and then in
so for
2023,
fantasy purposes,
Man's
you're
gonna
saying,
ball out. Yeah, Man's gonna ball out in 2023.
yeah, for sure. I'm hoping they fix that line. What's his face is coming this week or next week. Their lineman, their was it first or second round draft pick? Second. His first was Fields. Second was that lineman that they just drafted. Like starts with a T. I can't remember his freaking name for the life of me right now, but he's pretty good. We thought he. So it was that guy that we thought he was going to get drafted, and then he slipped down to the second, and we're like, holy crap, he's still there, and then the Bears got him. Starts with a T. Damn it, Mark.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I gotta look at this. But yeah, it was a second round pick for the Bears. Now I'm looking it up right now. But it starts with a T.
Oh,
Tevin
you're good,
Jenkins.
Anthony.
Tevin Jenkins.
You're good, Anthony.
Sorry, guys. Coaching my son's baseball game tonight, so gotta take off. We have the game rest of the show. Oh, yeah. And if you're still up later, yeah, dude, I might. They start late, man. Look, East Coast, if you're watching, if you can't sleep and get a midnight snack, join them. I don't know how they can just do 3-4 hours of just. I mean, they go for them, man. I just, it's a lot. But yeah, so I probably will just join in for a little bit because after practice I'll have a little bit of time to kill. Maybe I'll probably just join in. I end at 10 tonight, so which is 9:30 our time here. So I'll be 30 minutes in, maybe get home. I'll be an hour in, maybe jump on. Yeah, give them a shout out. Join. I don't know. We'll see.
See, I might be doing homework. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was doing right up until we went live.
Oh, you're good. But sometimes I'll watch these other guys' channels. What I like to do is I'll join like smaller channels or besides these guys, like I'll jump in with them. I'll jump in with Pan and Grizzly. I'll jump in with the Spoiler Kings, whatever's playing at the time. It's a good group of guys. Or sometimes I'll find a freaking like another show that's smaller than us or about the same time, just smaller, like a little bit bigger than us, and I'll dig into their perspective and stuff. But I mean, these are the shows of the Nerd Huddle, so I mean, typically I'll there's always a show throughout the week just to while I'm doing my homework.
They gotta add that fifth one for Friday.
Say what?
Well, the new show for Friday.
The basketball one?
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing Fridays, man.
I know it's not live, but they still have a show on Friday.
Well, yeah, they're probably gonna do it. I mean, with Manny, our newest nerd here, he is now joining. They're doing a basketball fantasy football or fantasy basketball fantasy show. I would give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And give him a like. And
I might have to watch it. It's the one sport I don't really know anything about.
I will probably have it in my background. I'm sorry, Anthony, or Tank. I'm sorry. I don't look basketball. I gave up years ago. I gave that up when Mike D'Antoni left Arizona. That was the year. So whenever that happened, that was my last year of ever watching basketball ever again. I couldn't stand it. Like I just recently watched the playoffs and I got frustrated. I couldn't handle it. I just couldn't handle that everything they did, and I don't care what I get backlash after this of what I'm about to say. Look, they go up for a layup and they do like this weird, like I don't know, they act like they get hit, okay, when the man clearly didn't touch him, and then they get a foul. Piss me off.
Or they cry if they don't get the foul. Like, I clearly didn't make it, so there must have been a foul.
I couldn't stand anymore. I'm like, this is why I don't watch this sport. Look, we just lost like 5 viewers. Boom, right there. It's fine. Look, I can't do it. Hockey, I'll do. Football, yeah. Look, baseball, sure, why not? Even then, I fall asleep during that. I this is why we have our football show that we do all year, even in the off season. And then, so yeah, we need to start planning for that Texas game, man. If we're doing it this year or maybe next year, I don't know. For that Senior Bowl game,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. So at Mobile, Texas.
Start selling all my Pokemon cards.
Jesus.
You laugh. I have like $5,000 worth of Pokemon cards.
I don't have any of those. I lost them. Probably in a move or something. Watch the new NBA show. We talk about the new rules and they stopping that BS. Oh, I hope so. Convince me otherwise. Because the NBA lost a fan years ago. I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one. I really can't be the only one.
No, I'm kind of the same way.
I missed this one. I was talking about the No Nerd Huddle. So, because we're crazy and we like talking about some football. Yeah. Last show was an hour and 30 minutes, and we're working on it. An hour and 30 is our max.
Yeah.
Look, Anthony and Mike, they do they love their football just as much as we do, but there's a point where it's like, nah, dude, I got to go. I got to go. Anyway, so yeah, back to what Tank was saying. Look, I basketball's there, people love it. I just, me personally, I can't do it. But it's all good. You notice after I said that though,
yeah, we lost
viewers, and it was just now Anthony.
But I feel you though, man. I grew up 90s basketball was amazing.
Oh, it was
early 2000s to like 2010. I was into it, and then just like from 2010 on, I just stopped caring to the point where I'm like, eh.
It changed. It became this drama show.
Yeah.
I felt like
drama, babies.
I mean, there's a reason why it's on TNT. They love drama now. So
yeah,
obviously it's in the right network. So yeah. Anyways, not a lot going on today. Thank you, Anthony, and thank you, Tank, for sticking around, listening to us bicker about random stuff, not football related. But we did get one question from Bot. But Bot does that. He comes in, gets his answer, dips. All right, thanks.
Right.
That's all I ask for you. Come use my knowledge and then go away. But anyways, so how close? All right, so right now, how close do you think mine and our matches are going to be good? I'm looking at this right now. You're ranked at 55, and I'm at 45. Typically, those matches are pretty freaking close.
Yeah, ours usually. I think we'll end up. I don't know. I think it'll come within less than like 5 points.
I think so too. Are we gonna go watch it somewhere? Are you free Sunday? Be honest with me.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is because I know Braden and my sister and their kids are coming over to go trick or treating. So
I was going for lunch, man.
No, I know.
This is why I'll definitely probably be. It's Halloween. It's trick or treating. I'm like, I'm not asking you to do it at night. I'm not asking Sunday night. I'm asking for lunch. I think I'm going to Zips, but you know.
I mean, during lunch, I should probably be available.
I'm thinking about getting there like around first quarter, the first games, and then order something around 11, and then leave right after the first wave of games, and then head out. But
yeah, it should be doable.
I mean. Unless you want to say, oh, I got trick or treating. Yeah, okay.
Well, I just know they were coming over. I didn't know what time.
But let me know, man. I'm thinking about going out.
Worse, everyone else is like hunting or golfing or.
What? That's different. Like, I'm not gonna stop you on your hunting trip weekend, or if you paid for your golf sessions, you know, like. I think golfing that day would be kind of cool. I know one golf course, they put these figurines and stuff on their golf carts.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a whole dead zombie on the hood or something. Just rolling around. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I think it's the GCU one, wherever the hell they're at. I think that one they go all out a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about going somewhere. So, well, anyways, I think you and I are gonna have a close matchup, so should be fun.
They usually are.
Yeah,
I'm sure Allen will ball out and Wentz will get hurt.
And then it'll just even out, and your team will do amazing, and my team will do garbage, and then it's gonna come down to our linebackers, as usual. All right, man. Well,
All right.
It was a slow day today. It's all good.
A little bit. It's all good though.
We're still here. We'll be here every Wednesday.
Tomorrow, are we doing it at earlier tomorrow?
No,
Later?
let's push it back 30 minutes.
Push it back to noon. Okay.
Let's do it noon our time because I feel like 11:30 no one's on, and then right the last 30 minutes we get hit with so many, and then it drags on to like almost 1 o'clock. So apparently people are like free during the hours of 12:30 and 1. and so 3:30 and 4 or 2:30 and 3, wherever the hell they're at. Apparently they're free at that time. So let's stick to the let's go at 12 o'clock and do our lunch hour then.
Okay. That'll work.
And then we'll talk more about these jerseys and our promos and all that tomorrow. I haven't been doing that in a while. So.
We are getting up there.
We are. And you know what's crazy is I think tomorrow during the lunch hour we actually get enough viewers. Like we almost get 7 to 8 in the middle of the day, when everyone is like busy, right? It makes no sense. Oh, I'm at work.
Everyone stops everything for football, man.
But here you are watching. And we get like 2 new subscribers. I love it. It's all right. Screw work. Let's talk football. All right. Anyways, that's Dynasty Pylon for you. We just talk everything and anything football, Dynasty style IDP. If you don't know what IDP is, leave a comment down below. Me and Mark will hit it up and describe. Just comment on it. Oh, Tank, I'm sorry I didn't have time. We'll talk about our Discord channel that we have. And the lunch hour is fun. Yes, actually,
it's freaking booming, man. Comments coming in left and right usually. But we'll talk about all our games tomorrow. Let's try and speed through them a lot quicker. Okay.
And let's just nail through them all.
So you have more time for questions.
Yes. Don't forget about Kyle Duggar either. Guy's been beasting. We've been forgetting about him a little bit. So, all right. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're at. This is Dynasty Pylon Show. My name is Martin. This is Mark. We'll catch you tomorrow, 12 Pacific Standard Time on our lunch hour, and we will get down to more of the questions and break down each game. And that is it. See you. Good night.
Getting hyped when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.